Representative Don Bear, has some questions about President Trump's daughter, Ivanka. Bear put together a group of over 20 Democratic members of the House of Representatives who sent a letter to acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe on Wednesday asking him to conduct a review of a potentially serious issue involving first daughter and assistant to the president, Ivanka Trump. The group wants to know if Ivanka properly filled out Standard Form 86, SF-86, which is the security clearance required for federal officials. Their questions stem from recent revelations involving Ivanka's husband, Jared Kushner, who is also a top White House advisor, and her brother, Donald Trump Jr. The SF-86 asks whether you or any member of your immediate family has had any contact with a foreign government, its establishment, or its representatives in the past 7 years. Kushner has updated his security clearance forms 3 times to add over 100 foreign contacts, including a meeting he attended with Donald Trump Jr. during last year's presidential election, where they spoke with a Russian lawyer who offered them damaging information on President Trump's opponent on behalf of the Russian government. Bear said the news raised questions about whether Ivanka has also updated her forms and whether she included all of her family's foreign contacts. Bear discussed the issue in an interview with Yahoo News that will air in full on SiriusXM's POTUS channel on Wednesday at 2 p.m. "We're simply writing the acting head of the FBI to say, did Ivanka Trump fail to disclose many of her meetings? And under the law, she's also responsible to disclose the foreign contacts of her spouse and her siblings. So, did she make an effort to disclose the things that Jared Kushner had done, or Donald Trump Jr.?" Bear explained. The White House did not respond to multiple requests for comment on this story. Knowingly falsifying or concealing information on the SF-86 can result in penalties including up to 5 years imprisonment. "We are really just asking," acting FBI Director McCabe, "to conduct a review of this serious issue involving the first daughter and assistant to the president, Ivanka. Maybe, I think this is unlikely, but maybe there was no problem," Bear said. "If they come back and say, no, everything was fine, okay, fine. But we don't have access to this information. The FBI does." Bear said he realized there may be issues with Ivanka's SF-86 because he remembered filling out the form when he served as the U.S. ambassador to Switzerland and Liechtenstein from 2009 to 2013. "I had to talk to my wife, my brothers and sisters, I'm one of 6, and my dad just to make sure that any foreign government contacts they had were reflected on my SF-86, said Bear. The SF-86 forms, which can contain sensitive information, are not made public. If there was a violation of the public trust, if they broke U.S. law, at the very least the security clearance should be revoked, Bear said of Ivanka and Kushner. Security clearance investigations for top White House officials are conducted by the FBI, which presents its findings to White House staff for a final decision. The president has the authority to reverse a White House staff decision on security clearance. One of the things we've tried to track down as well is who can revoke Jared and Ivanka's security clearance, said Bear. Near as we can tell, the only person that can do it is the president, their father or father-in-law. While the concerns over Ivanka's security clearance forms have garnered relatively little attention, Kushner's clearance has generated extensive discussion since the revelation of his meeting with Trump Jr. and the Russian lawyer. Kushner was granted an interim security clearance after he joined the White House with the final clearance pending review. Since last week, Kushner's White House spokesman has not responded to multiple requests for comment from Yahoo News asking whether he still maintains his interim security clearance. At the White House press briefing on July 10, Yahoo News asked Deputy Principal Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders whether the fact that so many foreign contacts were missing from Kushner's initial forms raised questions about his competence or honesty. Sanders responded by saying his initial SF-86 was just an incomplete form. All of his foreign contacts were listed in the updated version, not in the original, Sanders said of Kushner. Bear said this defense of Kushner's omitted contacts is almost laughable. You could see, oh, look, there are 100 contacts and maybe you forgot 7 of them, or 12 of them, or 3 of them. But if you forgot all 100, it's a pretty big problem, said Bear. In April, when Bear first called for Kushner's security clearance to be revoked, just 4 other members of Congress signed on to his letter. He argued the fact that his latest letter has so many other co-signers is evidence of gathering concern following the revelations about Trump Jr. and Kushner's meeting. Bear approached Republicans to sign his letter about Ivanka's security clearance, but none of them took him up on the invitation. The Republicans here are, in general, very reluctant to cross the president, said Bear. The president's approval rating may only be 36%, but that 36% are the ones who vote in Republican primaries. Bear claimed it's a completely different story behind the scenes. Off the House floor, in a corner, they will almost to the person tell you that they are embarrassed, and aghast, and worried about their own political future, Bear said of Republican members of Congress. You know, you don't see them traipsing over to the White House every day for celebratory meetings. They're really worried. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice. Let's make this go viral. Share this on Facebook and Twitter and let us know what else you think. And don't forget to help support us by subscribing and joining us on Patreon by clicking on our Patreon link in the description box down below. And don't forget to hit that donate button in the description box down below. Also, don't forget to check out our all-new website with much more content than on our YouTube channel. If you are seeking the best in facial and clear skin regimens and products and so much more, including an opportunity to earn a constant stream of income, please visit our partner at naturalbeautythat'syours.com. The link is in the description box below. Let the world know your thoughts on this story. Yahoo News helped contribute to this report. Thanks for watching and goodbye from all of us here.